Welcome everyone back to the Clash of the Combatants. This is our next match in Week 7, another Block A match, as we have Jordan Owens, who is the block leader going into the last few weeks and still maintains that lead, although he was passed by Travis Fame last night, but Jordan's looking to get that lead back as we go into Week 8. And he'll be taking on the former owner of CWT, Hunter, the Hitman Chambliss, and this is going to be a great match. But first, Jordan, as we said, you're currently 4-1-1 in the tournament. But Jordan, how are you feeling about this match tonight with Hunter?
Oh, I'm looking good. A little bit of redemption. There was a tie last week, not a loss. So I'm still undefeated for the last several weeks. That is very true. So Hunter, you're a lovely human being, but tonight I have to be your hitman. Get it? Because of the Hitman Industries.
Hunter, you go into this with, you're 50-50 so far in the Clash. You're 3-3, looking to get into that win column to break that and, end Jordan's undefeated streak, if you want to call it that, of 5 games. But Hunter, how do you feel this match with Jordan?
That's what you got to call it. It's the fact.
Just call me Brock Lesnar. If it's an end streak, let's do it.
Oh, whoa, ho, ho. As we go into start our match, my good friend Dim, is in the chat.
Dim
is here. Dim is here. Dim is here. But if you guys are ready, we are going to go ahead. Who else is here? Someone just popped up. Travis is here. He says, well, the quintessential stud muffin.
Say goodbye to your
Travis
lead, Travis.
Oh, shots fired. As, guess what it's time for? It's time to bet your loonies.
So
guys,
it's not Vader time.
It is not Vader time. Not right now.
Damn it.
It's loony time.
Loony time.
Place your bet on your loonies. Will it be JPO? Will it be Hunter? Or will it be the Andrew the Dude Hayes' favorite, the tie?
It happened last time.
It did. And we had 2 ties this week so far, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, 2 ties, yes. There was a tie between Dwayne Atkinson and Topher LaBelle, both tied. And then Paul Mead and Steve Mesa both tied.
Oh, good job,
yeah.
Steve.
We have back-to-back ties. Travis says that he is betting his loonies on JPO, but he's also rooting for him to lose. But guys,
secretly that's not happening.
We are going to start with round 1. And round 1 works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each, 2 questions each based on the first round's strengths given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers, and a random category will be asked with 1 point per correct answer for a total of 8 points available. So if you guys are ready, we are going to be starting in the category of finishers, which is Hunter's strength. And your first question in finishers is: what does Cedric Alexander call his suplex backbreaker finisher? Dim says we need to get more people in here. Well, Dim, tell the people, alert the presses, get the people in here. We need people to bet their loonies.
We need all the people and all their loonies.
Dynamite is over on the East Coast. Get them in here.
It hasn't even started here. I hate this time zone. I also want a new question.
Well, you will have a question when we go to question number 2, Jordan. But Jordan, what did you have for question number 1?
Age of Alexander?
And Hunter.
I said the C4.
They are both incorrect. We're looking for the lumbar check.
Oh, I almost put lung lower, but that would have been wrong too, right?
Yes. We're looking for the lumbar check as we go into question number 2.
Lung, I was like, oh.
Question number 2 in finishers is: what does JB Hayter call her version of the Rainmaker that she uses in AEW?
Nah, shit, I know one quick to that. Damn.
Dim says that, hey JPO, it's a good time zone.
Sorry.
I used to have a friend in Arizona. It would always confuse me because Arizona does not use daylight savings.
Yeah, so it's even different now, exactly.
Yeah, so I was like, sometimes I'd be 3 hours ahead, and sometimes I'd be 4, and I'm like, I don't know how to keep up.
Can I curse on this show?
Yes, you can. Just don't use any derogatory terms against any race, religion, or sex.
You don't gotta tell me that.
I know. I'm just putting it out there in general for anyone that's watching in the future. I'm just kind of stalling because Travis said that the poor people are currently watching Papa John's ads.
Ooh, any deals?
Shakaroni. Get the shakaroni.
Shakaroni.
Honestly, my favorite, like, I don't know, fast food, whatever you want to say, pizza is Papa John's.
Hunter, what's your favorite fast food pizza?
Probably Pizza Hut.
I agree with that. I do like Pizza Hut, mostly because they have great wings and stuffed
Okay,
crust.
I'm out.
You can't beat stuffed crust. But their wings. Pizza Hut wings are different in Canada, though, and they're amazing here.
I don't
Fair.
know do wings. Sometimes I'll do, like, the nuggets at Papa John's.
Yeah.
All right, Travis says we're back, and we're back with Hunter. What do you have?
It is the Haterade.
And Jordan Owens.
That's just silly. I said, fuck your couch.
Fuck yo, coach. Yes, indeed, it is the Haterade.
Oh,
As
okay.
Travis Fabe says, stuffed crust is awesome. I agree. Stuffed crust is great.
Yes.
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
Little Caesars has good stuffed crust.
As we are going to move on to
Welcome to
JPO's.
Pizza Talk. We're live.
Yeah, pizza
JPO
talk.
strength. And JPO, your questions come in the category of aliases. Which current AEW wrestler was in Chikara as Fire Ant? Dim says the Papa John's is shit except for the garlic sauce.
And the garlic knots, bro. Like, I will hardcore fight you saying those garlic knots aren't the bomb.
He says, sorry, that was derogatory. Dim is in with an answer. Oh, and he also says that he loves any garlic knots.
I've had bad garlic knots, but Papa John's is good.
I remember I went to a restaurant once that I went with some friends, did not know it was a seafood restaurant, and I don't eat fish, so the only thing on the menu that I could eat was garlic knots, so that's what I ordered.
Jordan, do not make fun of my answer. I will just say this right now.
I can't promise that.
All right. Jordan, what do you got?
Also known as my little dog Pockets, Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy. And Hunter.
I put Sammy Guevara.
Sammy Guevara, not a bad guess,
Yeah, not a great guess, not bad.
but Orange Cassidy is the correct answer. Tying up the game is Travis says that he agrees that fish is gross. And
I just had
Dibs,
fish sticks for dinner.
and then Dim says that bad garlic knots are still better than regular knots.
Fair.
Sure.
As also, Dim wants to know if Sammy Guevara was alive when Chikara was running.
Alive definitely towards the
Yeah.
end, but like not enough to where he would have been an ant. I don't know.
I think that's a joke to be like he's young.
Oh.
And your next
I'll give you a
question:
legitimate answer. Fuck you.
Which name did Rikishi use during his short run in TNA wrestling?
Oh shit, baby.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you did not know that Rikishi was a TNA there,
I
Hunter?
did not.
Travis says that Billy Gunn will jerk a knot in your ass.
Daddy, yes.
Okay.
Daddy, yes.
Travis, are you okay?
I had to double check Wicked Curse, but alright, jeez, y'all. I jumped off the rails. Alright.
All right,
Clash of the food combatants. Let's go.
You're good, Jordan?
Yeah.
All right, Hunter, what do you have?
I said Big Quiche because
Big
he is
Quiche.
indeed Big
Oh, man.
Quiche.
Jordan.
It's a Junior Fatu?
It is Junior Fatu.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not spelled like that, but correct way.
Is it
Correct.
FATU?
It's FATU, yeah. But
I'll put the
Hunter,
PH.
Hunter, not a bad answer. I believe he went by Big Quiche somewhere on the Indies.
I
think
know
it-
at first I thought I saw Kishi because it was one of those like just, oh, I'm gonna get sued. Let's
Yeah.
the rough off.
And guys, we're gonna move on here to your 4-point question. And I don't know if you guys watched some earlier matches, but this is a follow-up to those. In the third of the series, and your category is Bound for Glory. And your question is, which 4 wrestlers were a part of the Monsters Ball match at Bound for Glory 2007? So earlier this week we did Bound for Glory 2005, then we did Bound for Glory 2006, but what was in 2007?
I should have been watching.
Dim said he's sensing a theme. Are you, Dim? I don't think there was a Monsters Ball match in Bound for Glory 2008, so this might be the last one.
I think I'm wrong on 2 of these, but I think I may have had 2. So I might go even here.
Damn. Travis studied this for his match. He knows the answers. Good job, Travis. He saw the trend.
Just in case.
Alright.
You're good, Jordan, are you? Okay. You are good. Thank you, Jordan. And Jordan, what do you have?
Abyss is in all of them, right? Jeff Hardy, Raven, Sabu.
And Hunter.
I said Abyss, Judas Macias, Raven, and Jeff Hardy.
All right. Your correct answers are Abyss, Raven, Rhino, and Black Rain.
Oh, so we got 2.
Black, you both got 2. Giving us a score of 4-3 as we head into round number dose.
We both know, like, well, it's definitely Abyss and others.
Yeah, it's like Abyss and then somebody surrounding
And
him.
go rest.
I feel like there's only one Monsters Ball, one or 2 Monsters Balls that doesn't have Abyss. So there's probably more now because I've been doing it a lot lately.
Now, yeah, they just did a woman's one for the first time.
Yeah.
I think
I think it's the first time.
I think I asked the question once, which was, while Abyss was in TNA, I think there was only one Monsters Ball that didn't have him in it. But moving on to round number 2. Round 2 works like this: 4 questions worth 1 point each. Each combatant will answer their own 4 questions based on the strength given. 4 total points available. Hunter, we will start with you as you are currently not in the lead, and your category is AEW 2022 pay-per-views. And your first question is, who won the AEW World Championship at Full Gear 2022?
MJF.
The first question's always easy, Jordan.
Get the easiest question alive. You better ask me who started the rundown or walk the dog. Holy shit.
The first question's always easy.
It better be super easy.
Moving on. What did Ray Phoenix hit Kenny Omega with before rolling him up and getting the win at Full Gear 2022?
Oh, what did? A hammer.
Hammer is correct. Which move did Jungle Boy perform onto Luchasaurus through a table at Full Gear 2022?
An elbow drop, baby.
That is correct.
Challenge. I don't believe Baby is in the movie.
And your final question. Who did Chris Jericho pin in the Fatal 4 match for the ROH World Championship?
Claudio Castagnoli.
That is correct.
Alright. Can't wait for 4 easy questions, Cass.
Listen, I had to take advantage of Full Gear. I wrote those as I was watching Full Gear.
Yeah, take advantage. Give Hunter a good round. I feel you. What's my easy questions? Let's go.
Okay, well, your first question, Jordan, in
Ready?
wrestlers and movies.
Choose what in They Live?
Which WWF champion plays himself inside of a movie theater in Gremlins 2?
Challenge in certain cuts of the film. It's a different scene. Hulk Hogan.
I just went with what I had, but yes.
I know.
Is that easy enough for
I
you?
got the point. I'm not going to actually challenge it.
Is that easy enough for you, Jordan?
Challenge? Which one said?
There's a couple guys, they're not watching tonight, but we'll get this next question because there's a little inside joke with Matty Laws and I think the dude here. Which former PWI Rookie of the Year appears with Holly Berry in The Call?
I didn't know that first part, but it's David Otunga.
It is David Otunga.
Fuck David Otunga.
That's, that came up with Maddie and dude I was talking to them about David Otunga being a Rookie of the Year. But yes, that is correct.
Oh
He
my
did
God.
have potential.
Yeah. And your next question. Which former world champion is one of the inmates that The Rock's character assaults in Pain and Gain?
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle is correct. And your final question. Which former women's champion appears as a door person and bouncer in Corky Romano?
Sable.
Sable is correct. You both got a clean sweep of your rounds.
Yeah.
Good job there.
Rena Mara.
And moving on to the Battle Zone, guys. It's time for the Battle Zone.
This one always scares me.
The Battle Zone works like this. 1 point per correct answer. 1 question with at least 10 possible answers. Each combatant will take turns answering until they have 5 guesses each for 5 total points available per combatant. I'm getting a lot of shit in the chat for Hunter's questions. Listen, it's
As you should.
there was new content and I just needed to use it. But
Oh.
I'm not complaining, Cass.
Of course he's not complaining.
But we have a current score of 8 for JPO, 7 for Hunter as we move into the battle zone, and today's category is in the Royal Rumble. And your question: which 10 wrestlers have the most total eliminations across all Royal Rumble matches? We're going to start with you, Hunter.
Kane.
And JPO.
Can I ask a nerdy qualifier?
What?
Are you including the greatest?
Yes.
Braun Strowman.
Shawn Michaels.
And this is, as I said, this is their total throughout all Royal Rumbles combined. Not just
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hunter or JPO.
100 game. Brock Lesnar.
The Undertaker.
Okay. JPO.
Say Hulk Hogan.
Triple H.
Okay. And JPO.
Well, Shawn Michaels said I'm forgetting already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not the host. I was not confused. He just said Triple H, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Could write these down. Who's a good rumbler? Stone Cold said?
No.
Stone Cold.
And Hunter, your final one.
The Rock.
Shit.
And JPO finishes off.
I'll just say The Rock. Chris Jericho.
Okay. Okay. So, your correct answers are from most to 10th: Kane, The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Braun Strowman, Triple H, The Big Show, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Randy Orton. So, Jordan, you got 3. Hunter, you got 4. We have a tie game, 11-11, as we head into the final round.
How did we forget Roman? I had him right at the top of
I
my head.
know.
And then
And
he somehow
even-
slipped my head.
And even Brock, who had like 15 in that 2021.
I said Brock.
Did you say Brock? Oh, you did say Brock. My bad. You guys missed Randy. Oh yeah, you guys missed
Randy Roman.
Randy Roman and Big Show. Yeah, my bad.
But I still have 3?
Yeah, you still have 3.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones you didn't get were Hogan and Jericho, and then Hunter missed The Rock.
Yeah.
So, guys, we are going to move into the final round with a tie game. Each combatant will pick 3 numbers, starting with the lowest score. They'll be assigned 3 questions based on the number they have chosen. The combatant with the least amount of points will start the round until they take the lead. There is no knockouts, and the game will continue until all questions are asked, even if a winner is declared. No overtime. 3 points per correct answer, 2 bonus points for the victory, and 1 bonus point per player if we go to a tie. So if you guys are ready, starting with Jordan, because you're at the top of the screen, 3 numbers between 1 and 20. You're muted.
3, 10, 18.
Okay. And Hunter.
The numbers were what? I'm sorry.
3, 10, 18.
I'll go 6, 12, and 1.
Okay. So, JPO, we will start with you. You chose number 3, and that corresponds to Japan. And Jordan, your question is: In July of 2002, which former WCW Tag Team Champions won the All Japan Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships nearly 1 year after being fired from the WWF for sucking?
Okay, I was thinking them, and I feel like with the contact clues, I'm gonna stick with Chronic.
Chronic is the correct answer. I bet you were worried at the start of that question, weren't you? You're like, what the hell
Japan,
is this?
yeah, and then WWE Tag Team, I was already thinking Chronic, and then he solidified it with after some.
For sucking. Yeah, that was one of the questions that I write. Like, I think I got you with the Will Ospreay Vader question once. You were like, oh god, and then you're like, because a feud started on Twitter. You're like, oh! So that's kind of like where I led this with this one.
Yeah, the contact clues, so.
But we are going to move on to Hunter for your first question. And you chose number 6, Hunter. And Hunter, number 6 corresponds to Wrestle Crap. A new category, Wrestle Crap. Our good friends, R.D. Reynolds at Wrestle Crap. You know,
I
used
love
to
this category. This might be a straight
I
for me,
don't know what that is, so this is gonna be fun.
Love that site.
It's crap from wrestling.
Hunter, your question is, which cruiserweight did Mordecai defeat in his first pay-per-view match in the WWE at Judgment Day 2004?
Wait, cruiserweight.
Travis, I replaced most of the decade questions. So the decades are no longer a category.
I'm gonna go with Jamie Noble.
That is incorrect. Jordan, he's doing it. He's doing the worm because it's Scotty Too Hotty.
Scotty Toddy. Damn it.
But Hunter, you still have 2 more questions as we move on to number 12. And your question is in the category of WrestleMania.
Okay.
Is it Hunter still?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Hunter, your question is, which wrestler represented Raw in a SmackDown vs. Raw match at WrestleMania 24?
Kofi Kingston.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Umaga. Umaga.
And then lastly?
Yeah, no, that was 23.
That's
The 24
23.
was
Oh.
Umaga and Batista.
Oh, forgot about that.
Batista, yes, it was a SmackDown versus Raw match. It was dubbed as officially. But Hunter, you have one more question. You chose number 1. And number 1 corresponds to a sponsor at Strictly for the Culture dossier. They are black owned and independently operated, offering free shipping on all orders mailed to Canada and the United States. Follow them on Twitter to get all of your Strictly for the Culture merchandise. They have some good stuff, such as Monty Brown t-shirt, Monty Brown hoodies that are definitely 100% legit, right, Jordan?
I almost wanted to put him for the Monsters Ball one, but I was like, I think he's gone by then.
But guys, Hunter, your question in Black Excellence is, who did the Godfather defeat to win his first and only Intercontinental Championship in 1999? As Dim says that Strictly for the Culture is our second favorite sponsor behind Papa John's.
There you go. Oh man, let's see.
Garlic nuts.
So 99, who would have been Intercontinental Champion at the time? I'm gonna go Triple H.
That is incorrect.
Goldust?
Yeah, it is Goldust. Yes, Goldust is
Damn.
the correct
Oh,
answer.
that was the one I was thinking of.
So, Hunter, you will finish with 11 points on the week. JPO, you currently have 14 and have 2 questions remaining. Jordan, your next question is number 10, and that corresponds to WCW. Jordan, your question is, who did Diamond Dallas Page defeat to win the WCW Television Championship at Fall Brawl 1995?
Shit, now I feel like I'm in the last question. Alright. Who's the champion around September of 95? The TV title, huh? The timing works out Maybe he's about to leave. I'm gonna say Johnny be bad.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We are looking for the Renegade. The Renegade. But Jordan, you have one more question, and that goes in the category of first match.
Okay.
And your question is...
He's a body guy.
Dim redeemed, he's a body guy. Apparently the Renegade is a body guy. What's your question in first match? Big E wrestled his first match on the main roster at which WrestleMania.
No, you know I'm not good at these. I can name the match.
Start counting.
Oh, I hate you. Okay, I'll say final answer. I'm thinking out loud. I don't know. I'm gonna say 32.
That is incorrect. We're looking for 29.
29. Yeah,
Oh, wow,
2012-ish,
oh,
right?
of course, 33 is well to the new day. I didn't get there.
Yes,
Yeah.
29. So with a final score of 14-11, JPO, the streak will continue. You'll pick up 2 bonus points for getting 16 on the week to regain your lead in
Which
the block.
means what? Oh,
You
that's
are-
what that means.
You are the leader in the block. Hunter, you'll pick up 11 in the loss to add to your current total. But Jordan, how are you feeling? You extended the streak. How are you feeling today, Jordan, after this win?
No, feeling good. Glad to get that win back after a tie last week. Keep the undefeated streak going. Only Michael Turner, that sneaky bastard, was able to beat me that one week. And then I said never again until the next time that it does happen. But no, I'm glad. You know, a couple missteps here. Should have thought the wrestling went through a little bit more, because even if I didn't have it, I could have gotten closer. And damn, I had Roman Reigns in my head like right away, and then he just slipped and went away from me. But no, good game against Hunter. Always a pleasure facing him, tagging with him, whatever. Really happy to see him. Thank you for hosting, Chris. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so everyone that bet their loonies on Jordan, you will be getting a little bonus in your channel points account right now. So good job there. Dim, yes, you won. You got Travis's 10 loonies that he bet on a tie. Good job, Dim. But speaking of that, Jordan, next week you'll be taking on Travis Fame.
Oh, the man. Ooh.
Yes, that'll be a great match. But Hunter,
good one.
you know, you picked up 11 points today. You're going to extend it to 3 and 4 as we head into next week. Where next week you'll be taking on Alex Warden, who we here at CWT hope gets well soon.
Yes.
He's currently in the
Much love
hospital.
to Alex, for real.
Alex,
yes.
if you're watching this, or you watch this later, we hope that you
Love
pull
you, brother.
through and come to play in the league again. The Iron Man champion, proven that he will be an Iron Man for sure. But Hunter, how are you feeling out of this match with Jordan today?
This was a very fun match. Hopefully I showed that I actually do deserve to be here. I do know some things about wrestling, and hopefully I showed it tonight. Alex, if he gets better, which I hope he does, I've never beaten the dude, so this is going to be a hell of a fight.
Yes, indeed. So, Dim's making fun of me about if your questions are going to be all about Full Gear 2022 next week.
Yeah, yes, please.
You never know. Anything is possible because there's only so many AEW 2022 pay-per-views. But either way, thank you guys both for being here. We just passed 30 minutes, so this officially counts on my Twitch record, so we can go off.
Yeah.
But either way, thank you guys both for being here. We will, and everyone in the States, enjoy your Thanksgiving tomorrow. Eat lots of turkey. Have lots of gravy,
I will.
potatoes.
Not a big
What?
gravy guy.
No, I love
Not a
gravy.
big gravy guy.
Gravy's great. Okay.
I know,
But-
I'm weird. Don't judge.
But either way, have lots of potatoes, have lots of corn and cabbage, or I don't know what you people eat.
Cabbage.
I don't
cabbage?
know.
What you know?
I don't eat vegetables,
Jesus.
okay? I do not eat vegetables.
About that turkey, maybe some cranberries, some stuffing.
Okay.
Let's
I do like
see.
stuffing.
Some do mac and cheese. I've never been a. I love mac and cheese, but I'm not on
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
no. Yeah, I do like
Green
stuff.
bean casserole, let's go.
That's a whole lot of things that I don't like, and it
Some
even includes my last
cornbread.
name.
Yeah.
Some do
Cornbread, I do.
ham too. I don't
So,
think
okay,
it's necessary.
before we go off, I need to explain something. I love cornbread, and you can only
Sure.
get it here at like barbecue restaurants, like that serve like barbecue. But I cannot find cornbread mix in any grocery store, including the one I work at that I manage, the department that sells it. And I
Sounds
cannot
like you
get
should
it.
start making your own and get rich. Shark Tank style.
There you go.
That's true. Well, it's Dragon's Den in Canada, but yes.
Wait, is there really a show called Dragon's Den?
Yeah, it's the same thing, and it's like some of the same people too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that. Where can
Yeah.
I find this?
I used to have a VPN, so I'd watch like Dragon's Den on Netflix for like the longest
No way.
time.
Yeah, it's some of the same people that are on Shark Tank. So
So wait, at the end, if they're not into it, so for those reasons, I'm out.
no, why did they sound Scottish or Irish or whatever the hell you just did? That's not. Do I sound
Something
like
wanted
that?
to you.
Do I sound like that, Jordan?
In my mind, yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching.
Oh,
Stay
man.
tuned for that standings update, and we will see you all on Friday for Matty
We're
Laws
out.
versus
Well,
Matty Laws versus Ryan McCormick on Friday. Be there. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh no. Yeah, it's the same. What's that guy's name? Like Kevin something? Yeah, he's on it in the Canadian one because he owns a fucking restaurant chain here, like Boston Pizza is what they call it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that one. Hey, question one's usually easy based on if I know the person can get it. Hey. Do you, so Jordan,